Hey everyone, Shabby Gamer here, and welcome to another random match here on a WWE 2K16. Now this one is going to be Hideo Itami taking on Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, and this was suggested by Snazzyfox over on Twitter, so thank you very much for that. And of course, if anyone else has any other suggestions, then please let me know in the comment section below, and I will get them all done for you. Inferior. So here we go. We're going to do it in the NXT arena. I wasn't quite sure what arena to use, to tell the truth. This is one of the NXT Takeover arenas we use. It's a bit bigger than some of the. I don't know why, but for some reason the NXT Takeover arena wasn't on the game for. I don't know. It's real strange when that is, but of course Hideo Itami is our current NXT champion in the Universe mode. He defended that belt successfully against Cesaro a few weeks back at the NXT Takeover Arrival pay-per-view, and I don't think he's going to defend it again until next month maybe, but there's also a possibility that I might get him to defend it on our Payback pre-show next week. I'm not 100% sure on what I'm planning on doing at the moment yet. If he doesn't defend it until the next pay-per-view, it just seems like a very long time between defenses, or maybe we could have a #1 contendership match this week and make him defend it next week on NXT, which might actually be a better idea rather than bunging it on the pre-show for Payback, because it'd be a big match, and it really should be on the NXT main card, I should imagine. But yeah, I think this is going to be a good match because both these styles really match each other quite well. I think they're both high-flying to a certain extent. Hideo Itami uses a lot of high-powered strikes as well, so I think this is going to be a very interesting match. As here comes Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. That's actually the first time I've seen his entrance, and it's a pretty damn cool entrance attire. He's got the dragon wings going on, and the flame as well. And I wonder why I've got a core of Drago. Saying that, I've not actually done the entrance of Drago yet on any of these matches, so I was wondering whether Drago might actually have these wings on himself, because that would make sense to me. And we'll have to wait and see. I'll have to wait and see if he has got that on. I'm hoping he does, because like I said, it would make more sense. But yeah, this is going to be an interesting one, and the sort of thing we could maybe do in our Universe mode as well at some point. I keep going on about doing a NXT Invitational show where basically NXT stars will come out and they'll make open challenges, and anybody past, present or future can come out and challenge them. So this could definitely be something we could look at doing. It'd be a pretty interesting one actually. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat versus Hideo Itami, as suggested by Snazzyfox a couple of days ago on Twitter. Thank you very much for that idea. You did suggest another one as well, and I've got that on my list to do as well as soon as we get a bit more time. Of course, we do have a big list of matches at the moment. So if none of your matches have come up yet, then be patient. They will come up sooner or later, I promise. I do have a list of about 300 matches to get through at the moment. We've done quite a few. I think we're getting close to about 50 odd random matches now, but I want to try and get them back up to one a day, which will be easier once we get the retro roster finished this week, and we're down to 4 Universe brands a week. It's going to make it a lot easier for me to get a lot more recorded on other stuff like the random matches, and then maybe a bit more Fallout 4, a bit more Football Manager, and a bit more Minecraft as well, hopefully. So Hideo Itami gets sent off the ropes there by Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. I nearly called him Ricky the Dreamboat then by mistake. Itami with a big kick to the arm of Steamboat, and now some big strikes. Oh, but Steamboat caught him in a pop-up powerbomb. I think Itami was actually going for a Hurricanrana, but Ricky Steamboat catching him in that pop-up powerbomb style move. And now a big kick to the back of Itami, now bringing Itami back up to his feet. French Chantra now twisting the arm and dropping a leg on the inside of that arm. Now just crushing the shoulder here of Itami. He sends him down back of the head first into the mat. And now slamming the arm into the mat again. Big painful move. Dropping a big fist into the face of Itami there once again. Steamboat now bringing Itami back up to his feet. And a big drop kick there by Itami on Steamboat as well. Itami now front chance, into a snap suplex. You see Ricky's Dragon Steamboat's feet actually caught that top rope. That's a solid steel, that top rope. It's quite misleading. Everyone thinks it's really springy, but it's not. It's a solid steel rope that's just tension to a point that makes it springy enough to spring off it. But yeah, that's gonna hurt if you bang your legs on it like that. It really does hurt. Itami now the drop kick to the side of the head of Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, and Hideo Itami's dominating this match up until this point, and he'll be hoping at some point that he can finish him off as well, I should imagine. Steamboat now with a neck breaker on Hideo Itami, now bringing Itami back up to his feet once again. But Itami sending Steamboat over the top. Itami now bringing Steamboat into the middle of the ring, takes him up, and there's a sit-out powerbomb by Hideo Itami. Not a high-power move you'd normally expect to see from him. Itami rolling Steamboat over, going into the pin. 2. Only enough for a 2 count. Big right hand there by Steamboat on Itami. Now there's the front chancery, twisting the arm of Itami, and Itami goes crashing to the ground. And Steamboat just dropping the leg drop against the arm. Itami now have a Russian leg sweep on Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. Again, bringing him back up to his feet, but Steamboat, they have a big uppercut. Not quite sure what we're going to do with Steamboat now, to tell the truth, because we are, like I said earlier on, finishing off the... We're going to be finishing off the retro roster. This is going to be our last week up and coming. We do have 2 episodes of the retro roster this week. We, of course, have our episode of Saturday's main event, and then we have our pay-per-view Clash of Champions on the Sunday as well. As soon as we finish that, then retro roster will be null and void for a while. We might bring it back for SummerSlam, maybe Survivor Series, Royal Rumble, WrestleMania, just maybe them 4 shows. But apart from that, I think we're probably going to avoid it. And it's just because it's just 6 shows was just far too much for me to record. On 2K15 it wasn't too bad because the shows were only lasting like half an hour, 40 minutes. But now they're lasting a lot longer. Like the pay-per-view I uploaded yesterday, Unforgiven, was 1 hour and 20 minutes. And that is without me doing all the editing and cutting out bits and bobs here and there. So yeah, I've had to drop down to 4 rosters just to try and conserve a bit of time in my life. Itami now has Steamboat up, but Steamboat managed to slide out the back, and there's a German suplex by Ricky Steamboat there on Itami. Steamboat trying to prove that experience is the way forward here. Then again, Hideo Itami's very experienced. A lot of people don't really know how long he's really been going for. He seems like a young lad, but he's really not. He's been, I think he wrestled in Ring of Honor back in like 2007, 2008. I think he wrestled Daniel Bryan when he was still in Ring of Honor, so it might even be earlier than that. He also wrestled Tyler Black in Ring of Honor a few years ago, of course, Seth Rollins. So he's been going for a while. I don't think he wrestled for NJPW. I think he wrestled for Noah. I'm not 100% sure on that, but some of you out there might be able to prove me right or wrong on that one. But yeah, I'm pretty sure he was a Noah wrestler. Itami now has Steamboat up top, and there's a super Falcon Arrow by Hideo Itami on Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. Into the pin he goes. 1, 2, and it's not enough to finish Steamboat off. He kicks out. Big elbow to the top of the head there by Hideo Itami on Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. Itami flies over that top rope and he's going up to the top. Steamboat's back up to his feet. There's Hideo bugging it up there as Steamboat just launches Hideo back down to the ground the hard way. Steamboat there with a snapmare. Over the top cutter. And now Steamboat's going up top. Could he be possibly looking for his patented crossbody? It looks like he is. Steamboat stalking Itami as Itami slowly makes his way back up to his feet, and Steamboat catches him with the crossbody. Could this be all? 1, 2, and no! Hideo Itami kicked out of the crossbody by Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. Steamboat can't believe it. He thought he had it won there. Itami back up to his feet though. Kicking Steamboat down to the ground now. Itami stalking Steamboat, catching with a clothesline. There's another clothesline. Catching the kick and tripping Steamboat. Itami brings Steamboat back up to his feet. Going for some big strikes, a big backhand. A couple of big kicks as well. And a big spinning heel kick to the gut. It's going to be enough to finish Steamboat off. It is. Hideo Itami picks up the victory. Some of those strikes must have hit home a bit harder than what we imagined. And there you go. Hideo Itami picks up the victory. Picks up the victory over the legend that is Ricky the Dragon Steamboat here in NXT TakeOver. Itami's done fantastically well here. We thought that Steamboat had the match won when he used his crossbody from the top rope. But Hideo Itami had different ideas, managed to get back up and catch Ricky the Dragon Steamboat with that big load of strikes. One of them must have hit home very, very hard. It was enough to finish Steamboat off. Here is the crossbody by Steamboat. You see him just stalking the grounded Hideo Itami, waiting for him to get back up to his feet. And there was the crossbody. See, Itami's shoulder's not actually down there. I don't know about you, but his shoulder's not down for me there. Oh, I think I just swallowed the fly. And here's Itami with the strikes here on Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. And like I said, one of those strikes must have hit home very, very well because it was enough for him to pick up the 3 count. So that is the end of this video. I hope you have all enjoyed it. Of course, if you have, be sure to slap that like button. It does help me out a lot. And it makes the video easy for other people to find. It helps grow the channel, that sort of stuff. And of course, if you are new around here, make sure to subscribe for a lot more WWE 2K16 footage. Once again, thank you very much to Snazzyfox for the suggestion of this match. It was a really good one, and I've got another one for you as well that I will be uploading in the next week or so, hopefully. So stay tuned for that. I've been Shabby Gamer. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.